Come now, child, stay with me. I'll protect you and your dreams. Oh, there you are, my child. I'm so glad to see you up and about. I was worried about you after I found you collapsed. Oh yes, I healed your injuries for you already. You're welcome. Tell me, are you hungry? I was going to bake us a pie. I do love baking. Do you like snails? I mean to eat. I see. Well, if it's not something you're particularly fond of, why don't I try something else? Do you prefer butterscotch or cinnamon? I see. If you had the other in your food, would you dislike it? No? All right. I'm glad to hear that, my child. How about I go over the recipe for you and you can help me make it? Okay. So, for the dough we'll need 2½ cups all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons sugar, a half vanilla bean, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/2 cup salted butter, ice cold, 1/2 cup butter flavor shortening, cubed and ice cold, 6 tablespoons buttermilk, chilled, egg wash. And then for the filling, we're going to need 6 tablespoons cornstarch, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon salt, 4 egg yolks, 1/4 cup salted butter, 1/2 cup dark brown sugar, 1 cup heavy cream, 2½ cups whole milk, 1/2 cup butterscotch chips. Let's see, to make this we're going to need to use a large mixing bowl, a pie dish, plastic wrap, dry uncooked beans, small square cookie cutter. Alright, that's all that we'll need for it. Let's take a look at the instructions for actually baking the pie. It's good to read over things before we even start. I think it gives us an idea of where we're going. Don't you, my child? Alright. You need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large bowl, combine flour, sugar, vanilla bean, and salt. Add butter and shortening, and then work between fingers until the mixture resembles coarse meal. Drizzle in ice-cold buttermilk, and continue working to form dough. Shape the dough into a disc and wrap tightly in plastic wrap. Refrigerate for 2 to 24 hours. It's going to take us quite some time, so once we make it to that part, I'll make us some dinner. Alright. It says, roll it out to 1/4 inch thick and place into pie pan. Remove the excess. Roll out dough excess and cut out small squares. Brush egg wash along the edges and then arrange the dough squares in a pixelated design. Prick the bottom and inside edges of the pie crust with a fork. Cover the pie with plastic wrap, then fill it with uncooked beans. Wrap the beans with the excess plastic. Egg wash edges of the crust. Bake for 35 minutes until golden brown around the edges. Remove beans and bake another 10 to 15 minutes. And that part was for the dough. For the filling, what we'll need to do is, let's see. In medium bowl, whisk cornstarch, salt, and egg yolks until smooth. Whisk in milk. In a saucepan, melt butter over medium-high heat and add dark brown sugar. Bring to a boil and whisk consistently for 3 minutes. Combine the cream mixture and the sugar mixture. Slowly whisk in the egg mixture. Add salt and cinnamon, and then bring to a boil, whisking consistently. Once thickened, remove from heat, and then whisk in butterscotch chips. Now after that is the decorating. That might be the most enjoyable part for you, my child. Pour the filling into the pie shell, and then smooth the top. Place the pie on a cooling rack for an hour, and then refrigerate to completely cool. Serve in slices with whipped cream and cinnamon stick garnish. Ta-da! Well, that's the entire recipe. Are you eager to get started? Oh, I'm glad. Of course, it's going to take quite some time. Some of the steps will take several hours. But if we keep each other company, it shouldn't be too boring. I'm glad to have you around. It's been a bit lonely here in the ruins. Yes, there are other monsters around. For some reason, they don't come near me very much. Well, that's alright. We can keep each other company from now on. Well then, let's get started on that pie.